No time to cook? Then you've got to try this cheap and delicious recipe. We're going to start by taking a baguette just like this and cutting it into medium-sized slices. Now we want to slice this very carefully. You don't want to cut yourself. Now, if you have bread in your house or you just love bread recipes, then you've got to try this one. You can make so many delicious recipes with bread. Always cut carefully, and we're going for those medium-sized slices just like this. Now, if you prefer, you can use a different type of bread or whatever bread you prefer have at home. The important thing is we don't want to waste any bread and we don't want it to spoil, so use what you have. The next step is to take those slices of bread and put them in a pan with butter. And we're just going to place those slices of bread right next to each other just like this. And repeat the process until your pan is totally covered in bread slices. This recipe is so simple, you are probably going to want to cook it every day. All right, and this is the result that we're after. Now we're going to set this aside and prepare our sauce. So in a bowl, I'm going to add 6 eggs, 1 chopped tomato. I'm also going to add some parsley to taste, along with 1 carton of cream, 1 tablespoon of salt, and 1 tablespoon of black pepper. Now just give everything a good mix together. And like I said, this recipe is cheap and super quick. That's why I love it. You probably have all of these ingredients at home already. You can use the bread at home or bring in any other type of bread that you'd like. And this recipe is great because it requires such few ingredients. If you decide to serve this recipe for lunch or dinner, you can add chicken or beef or any other meat that you like. All right, now that everything is mixed well, we are going to pour that on top of our bread just like this. Be careful and make sure you get every last drop. We don't want to spill the mixture outside the pan. All right, I want to make sure that bread is completely covered just like this. And now we're going to go ahead and turn the heat on low and just let this cook. Now, you never want to cook eggs on medium or high heat because they cook so quickly at high temperatures and we don't want anything to burn. Let's cover this and cook it for about 5 minutes. All right, and that's it. Our eggs with tomatoes are ready. Now I'm just going to remove this from the pan with the help of a plate like this. And that is it. Look how delicious this is. Our eggs with tomatoes are ready. This is such a simple egg recipe. My mouth is watering. I cannot wait to try this. The taste of these eggs are absolutely perfect. I promise if you make this at home, your family is going to love them. Serve a generous piece to yourself and enjoy.